Good morning, everybody. My name is Pierre Loing. I'm the new VP for Product Planning for the Americas, and I'm going to take you through the main events of this Detroit Motor Show 2012. First thing that strikes me here in Detroit is my first time at this show since 2008, is that the show has changed dramatically. Detroit Motor Show for a European used to be the American dream. Big cars, big engines, everything. Now, it looks almost like a European show. What you will see at Ford, at GM, or at Chrysler are smaller cars, smaller engines, less cylinder, less weight, less fuel consumption. So here we are at Ford, and we're looking at the front of the stand with 4 vehicles. Frankly, you could be at the Geneva Auto Show. The names are different, the cars are the same. We have Escape here, which will be called Kuga in Europe. We have C-Max here, which is a CMPV in Europe, core of the market in Europe, but in America, CMPV, far too small, not suitable for soccer moms. We have the Fusion, which is the star of the show for Ford. It's going to be the Mondeo. And we have the new Focus, which obviously is the global car common between the US and Europe. The difficulty in having global cars shows with Focus. Focus used to be in Europe, best-selling car, very high numbers. Current one is struggling, in my opinion, because the proportion looks a bit awkward for Europeans. It's too wide for the height. So this is new Fusion. This car will compete obviously with Altima and the likes of Camry and Accord. Like most recent cars at Ford, this is a global car, so it will appear in other regions and especially in Europe under the Mondeo name. What is interesting with this car, styling is quite attractive. The front end looks a bit like Aston Martin, which is a good reference in my opinion, is the powertrain lineup. You're talking here mainstream sedan in America, and the entry powertrain is a 1.6 turbo. And frankly, if you had told me 10 years ago that there would be a 1.6 in a mid-size sedan, I would have laughed. Powertrain lineup is very interesting. It's quite technical. Biggest feature to notice is that there is no V6, so all engines are 4 cylinders from 1.6 up to 2.5 with a hybrid and also a plug-in hybrid coming. So Acura is introducing a concept for NSX, one of the icons of the Japanese sports cars, new NSX. We're still far away from production because the car here has no interior. Very nice car to look at. Having said that, a car which is 2 meters wide and 1 meter high is rarely ugly. Will be sold under Acura like the previous NSX, probably not before 2 or 3 years. So at Dodge we have the first product of the new Fiat Chrysler Association, first vehicle under the Dodge brand, which is based on Fiat technology, in fact Alfa Romeo. It's an Alfa Romeo Giulietta platform. The car is extremely nice in proportions. It will compete with Sentra. Packaging, proportions very nice, styling. Packaging is a bit awkward at the back, not too much space in the rear seats. And some of the unique selling points rely on the navigation and HMI, with in particular a very big screen inside. And another thing to add on this vehicle is again the emphasis on smaller engine, with an entry engine starting from 1.4 liter. Cadillac, part of the premium American brands, and here again a proof of the downsizing, smaller cars, lighter cars. Cadillac used to be Fleetwood, Eldorado, more recently Escalade, now it's ATX, BMW 3 Series side, very compact, very nice design, quite edgy like Cadillac design. And again, smaller engine. There is a V6 in this one, but the core engine is a 2-liter turbo, 270 horsepower. Here we're at Chevrolet, where, if I remember well, the Heart of America beats. And at Chevrolet, what do we have on the stand? We have a new Spark coming from Korea, very small car, quite well done, and 2 show cars, again a small sporty vehicle and the 130R, which could be an American interpretation of the Audi A1, for example, Audi A1 with a boot that's suitable for America. So Detroit Motor Show 2012, a new type of American dream. And to reinforce this, if you look at the recent awards, Motor Trend Car of the Year, Volkswagen Passat, North American Car of the Year, Hyundai Elantra, and North American Truck of the Year, Range Rover Evoque, coming from everywhere but the US.